Time to rate AI-generated Magic the Gathering cards. Let's see how crazy they are today. We're going to start off with Sheltering Pranks. I'm sure these cards are going to prank us aplenty. It's a 3-mana Aura. Enchant Land. Enchanted land is not colorless. Okay, but if it's not colorless, then what color is it supposed to be? Is it just like, oh, maybe it becomes generic. I see, okay. So maybe we go from colorless to generic, which is, I don't know. It's an old-fashioned sort of thing. What the hell is this supposed to mean? I'm a bit confused. It pie to Smith's Raven, but Althra Clangtyke, like that, rub. Exclamation point. It's the Olympics. You got the Olympic rings going on over here. Got the yellow, blue, black, pink, and green. Also the colors of the Power Rangers. It lacks the concept of color. Also apparently lacks the concept of black, white, and gray. Jess says, gotta like that rub around here. I really have no, I have no commentary on this thing. Maybe it just means it's nothing. So that's the only way I can look at it. It's not like it's gonna replace it with something else, but if something would affect a colorless permanent like a land, then it's just not considered colorless anymore. It's just a nothing. That's as far as I can tell. I think it's doable, although it's a little bit weird. Now, for anybody who's a huge fan of the bingo card, where's our bingo? Here we go. So for anyone who's a fan of the bingo card, this is what you got to work. This is what you got to work with. And we already even have something immediately. We got the free slot. Congratulations, everyone. And with that, if anyone notices anything else in this show, make mention of it, and we'll add it to the bingo card. Moving on. Anti-Devoid. Maybe. Even if it works, 3 mana is a lot for that effect. I don't even know what you would want to use it on. Remember, it has to be on a land. I really don't. What land doesn't want to be colorless anymore? Okay, next up we got Sick Aegis Warlord. This is a 6-mana 4/3 human wizard. Now the creature can't block and also has defender. Seek Aegis Warlord's power is equal to the number of cards in your hand. That's not bad. I don't understand why it's a 4/3. Maybe that has something to do with you know, counter spells that have to counter creatures of a certain power. Can't block. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a second. It can't block, but it also has defender. How did I glance past that without even realizing? Yeah, it can't block and it has defender. We're not good at attacking. Apparently, we're not even good at blocking at the same time. And who cares how big the power is? Is this a fling target of some sort? Only the trial of her mind, her hour, remains some inspiration for everyone. I don't know about the rest of you, but this card is not inspiring me very much right now. Not exactly a look at it card, but it certainly isn't a very productive card at the same time. So it can't attack or block. That is correct. It's a pacifist. This person is decided to engage by not engaging. A spectator, really. A spectating NPC. Could be strong, but for what? I don't know. I guess if you can... Okay, so the only selling point to this card is the power can be equal to the number of cards in your hand. So if we can enter the infinite and then fling this card at somebody, so we have our entire deck in our hand, fling this card at somebody, it's game over. GG's for them. Okay, so doable. Stupid, but doable. Next up, we got Furry Breathing Lancer. This is a 3-mana 2/3 with flying. Whenever this creature enters or deals combat damage to a player, create 2/1/1 colorless Eldrazi Scion creature tokens. They have sacrificed this token to add a colorless mana. They actually got the token right. They could have got that one completely wrong. Furry, not furry. Oh, Fury, not furry. It is a Fury breathe. Oh yeah, that's right. Fury Breathing Lancer. It breathes in and out of rage. An absolute blinding rage. Too normal for an AI card? Well, you know what's weird? A Wizard Sphinx critting Eldrazi's. Eldrazi babies. That's a bit bizarre. Since when did we make an alliance with the Eldrazi? Who would do that? That is absolutely insane. Do you really think it's that strong? It's not. I mean, it's not bad because it's basically is like a 1-mana card. You spend 3 mana to have a 2/3 flyer, and then you get some Eldrazi Scion tokens. It's the same time, but it's colorless, so you can't really use it very much. But at the same time, it's rampant blue. You don't see that very often. So you know what? Another doable card. Yeah, the secret Eldrazi collaborator. Oh, Vibrant Toucan says, isn't the token a 0/1 usually? They power crept the Scion token up in one of the latest Eldrazi sets. So no, they actually made them stronger for some stupid reason. Next up, we've got the Giant Mystic. Giant Mystic is a 2-mana 2/2 spirit. It's got Markle 1. When this creature attacks, copy it. Oh my god, that is incredible. So when we attack, we just make another one. It's a free attack. It's a free attack every single time. Just swing out. If you block, that's okay. I got another one. There's another one coming up behind. Imagine all the cards were like this. Everything had Markle 1. I bet Markle 2 is like you make 2 tokens of the copy of this creature. Ship it. Don't even need the second effect. What is the second one? Pay 1 life. You may put target artifact or creature enchantment an opponent controls face down. That is so strong. It's basically 1 mana. Get rid of the card. Yeah, goodbye Soul Ring. Goodbye Rhystic Study. This would be so strong in Commander. We got rid of Rhystic Study. We get rid of the other the fish card. Anyway, you get rid of Mana Vault. You can get rid of Soul Ring. You get rid of so many different cards with this card. Would the face down be a 2/2? I think so. I think so. We've had many discussions about that in the past. Like, by default, if a card goes face down, it becomes a 2/2 creature, but I don't 100% know. Copy and then demorph. Modern Horizon 6 card. Hey, Modern Horizon 6 is coming faster than you think. They keep pumping these sets out like once every 2 to 3 years. So in like 6 to 9 years, we might see this in real life. I'm a manifest your dread. Does it danger? I mean, it's pretty. It's not bad. It's pretty good. I like the effect. Although if we make our opponent's stuff into a bunch of 2/2s, it might backfire on us. Maybe it's balanced. We have a 2/2 and they have a bunch of 2/2s. Does it Zyber for the bingo card? Well, who wants to say that this thing Zybers? Would it be a fine effect actually if it's sacrificed instead of paying 1 life? You're probably right. At 1 life, it's basically free. You know, play whatever enchantment or artifact you want. It's useless. I'll just pay 1 life and then turn it into a nothing. It's probably too strong. Doesn't the effect already exist with Myriad? I think the difference is that when you copy this card, but the copies aren't going to disappear at end of turn. That would be the biggest difference. So when I attack with this creature, I make a copy of it. Because if I understand correctly, Myriad, you have to sack the creatures at end of turn. Here we ain't sacking anything. Yeah, Myriad's super different. Okay, 4 Past Life says it's a new keyword ability. What do we got here for keywords? Where's the new keyword ability? It's somewhere here. Drop new keyword. There we go. / refuses to elaborate. Oh, that's a different one. It needs to be like a new keyword, and then it didn't say anything about it. So it's like, whereas in this one, it actually mentioned what the keyword was. Okay, so this is not gonna count. It said Markle 1, and then it actually explained the keyword, so it doesn't count. Okay, a Giant Mystic. Again, another doable card. Probably too strong, and probably pretty evil. Non mea culpa with a huge super chat. Hope everyone's having a great week. And with that super chat, we're going to take a look at a bunch of extra cards at the end of the show. Thanks for prolonging the show. We got Milk Head Waster. I'm not even going to make a comment on this name. Okay, it is a 3-mana 2/2. It's a creature with no creature type. When this creature enters, you may exile 2 cards from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it has this ability this turn. When this creature enters, you may exile 2 cards from your graveyard. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it has this ability this turn. This card? I don't get it. Oh, the fleshes have been reached. We're going to exile cards. We're going to exile cards from our graveyard. The fleshes have been reached. Where's the fleshes? The fleshes have been reached. Exile in the whole graveyard? No, it says exile 2 cards from your graveyard. Doesn't this just empty your graveyard for as many copies as you can make? I guess. You make exile. Okay. So basically, for 3 mana, we make a 2/2 for as many pairs of cards that are in our graveyard. I guess that's okay. I honestly find the cards quite pathetic. But maybe it's like a fine... I don't know where this would be good. Even if you make an army of 2/2s, you would have to build up your graveyard for this. And then even if you do, I think there's just better things you can do with your graveyard. Like if you have 8 cards in your graveyard, play Murktide. Or is this like the best we can do in mono white? Exile is a may. I think this is just a force to draw. You may exile 2 cards from your graveyard. No, that's it. It just says may. Create a token that's a copy of it, except it has this... are you saying, like, we're making a token that's a copy of this thing no matter what? Is that what you're saying? The way I'm interpreting it is you may exile 2 cards from your graveyard, and then if you do, you get the token. But maybe I'm wrong. You don't need to exile them to make a token. Yeah, you have the option not to. But the question is, are we making the token anyway, chat? Is the game putting a gun to our head and forcing us to make this token? If you don't exile cards, there is nothing to copy. What is it here? Like a copy of like what's in the graveyard or the Milk Head Waster? Is copy of it the milk? Yeah, I'm assuming it's the Milk Head Waster. So there was a little bit of ambiguity in this card. It's a copy of the graveyard. Yiza says it's not clear whenever the abilities are conjoined or separated. Oh yeah, this one is it's a little bit of a mess. Needs a colon to make it a cost. Bingo, 5-minute rules discussion. Did we? No. We have not been on... I don't think we've even talked about this for 5 minutes. And what rule are we even talking about? Sagacious says, from what I read, the copying isn't conditional. Anyway, I got in late, so I'm going to rewind and catch up to X speed. Thank you very much, Sagacious. Welcome, Nimble Rogue. Okay, we're going to send it to the rank. You know what? You're right. You know what? You're not clear, Milk Head Waster. You're a waste of my milk and time. To the rank with you. Next up, we've got Swissina, Druid of Rhine. Sounds like the name of a creature. Instead, it's a legendary land. Tap to scry 2. Whenever you gain life for the first time each turn, create the Decayed Dinosaur Evil. And there's a picture of, I guess, a decayed dinosaur evil at the same time. When's the next combo stream? Sorry, I don't know. I don't think I have anything concretely scheduled. Corbnick says, if this was printed without the second effect, it would still be broken. Then, no, what, would it? I don't think this card is very good. Now, if it's a land that taps for mana, sure, but a land that scries too? I think that's a big downside to have a land that's like... I could be dead wrong here. But, you know, spending your land drop on a land that can't tap for mana... Like, there are lands sort of like this, Like, I think there was that snow land where you can like look at the top card of your deck, and if it's a snow card, you can put in your hand. Otherwise, you can like put in the bin or something like that. I can't remember, put in the graveyard or put in, in the graveyard. Completely unplayable. And that land tap for mana. Now this is Scry 2, which is a lot stronger. On top of that, we've got like a conditional effect where we can create the decayed dinosaur evil. Is there a token to this card? I do not see one. I think there is no token. No token for this card. The Scry temples aren't so great. Well, I mean, the power to this is you get to Scry every single turn, right? I mean, you very will likely will find what you want. But at the cost of your land drop, like you're one turn behind to Scry ahead. It's like, in my opinion, it's like one step forward. It's like I don't know, one step forward, two steps back. Or at least one step back. Good card if we knew what the Decayed Evil was. We don't! So we're gonna just say it was a very doable card. Not illegal. Congratulations, AI, for making a reasonable card. For all we know, this is like a dungeon you have to go through. Okay, we're gonna look at many more of these AI-generated cards, but we're gonna thank our sponsor today, FusionGamingOnline.com. You love AI-generated cards. Why don't you buy some of the real ones at FusionGamingOnline.com? You can get Avatar. Where is? We still don't have a picture for Lorwyn. Lorwyn Eclipsed is coming out, and you can pre-order your cards at FusionGamingOnline.com. But I'm warning you, you gotta use coupon code Nikachu when you do that. I'll tell you why, because you get 5% off all your purchases, and you support the channel. It's a double whammy. It's nothing better than doing that. All right, we get back to our lovely nonsense over here. The jellyfish. Oh my God, look at those abilities. Jellyfish, Argnesian Vengeful. This is a 5-mana, 5 loyalty jellyfish. +1, vigilance, and gains flying and trample and lifelink until end of turn. -1, look at the top 3 cards of your library, then shuffle your library. +1, you gain 3 life. -3, jellyfish deals 3 damage to any target. And +8, exile the top 6 cards of your library. You may cast spells from among those cards without paying their mana costs. Then target player draws 7 cards. Oh, at least they make it sort of even. Wait a minute, that's a +8? What? What is this +8? Like, the ultimate's supposed to go backwards. This is going forwards. Color pie broken? Oh my God, do they never mention that? They don't care about the color pie here. Yeah, that +8 is a submission typo. Is it? I don't think so. Not in the AI universe. So you can just immediately go to +13. Imagine if ultimates worked backwards. You gained loyalty for using your ultimates. You could stack your big emblems. You can't cast the cards you draw for free though, which well, you know, they had to. I posted. I know it's a typo. It's in the art. How do you know? Oh, yeah, it is. Okay, submissions by Mary Wall of Storms. Okay. Apparently this might be a typo. Okay, we're going to pretend that's a -1 then. So what about this? Vigilance and gains flying and trample and lifelink until end of turn. Who the hell gets that? No, didn't specify anything. -1. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, then shuffle your library. Also completely useless. You gain 3 life. That's the most useful thing that we have over here. We got life gain in blue. Jellyfish deals 3 damage to any target. That also is actually the most useful. And an ultimate that is probably ultimately never going to happen. I feel like this is the kind of Planeswalker that Wizards of the Coast secretly wants to print. I have no doubt that Wizards in their back room has a bunch of like really dirtily crazy cards they like to play. They play with in their own private club. Yeah, look at it, and then shuffle. Was that is there a look at it thing? Yeah, that can totally be a look at it. Is look at it on our bingo card? I don't see it actually. Oh, okay. There's no look at it. This is a Nadu level oversight in card creation. Agreed to the rank with this. Board it. Board it out of here. The game consulate. Not the game console, the consulate. 3 mana sorcery. You may play creatures named Search Your Library for a basic land card. There's some creature out there literally called Search Your Library for a basic land card. Sounds like the name of my opponent. If you may look at the top card of your library, then put it back in any order. Okay, this is getting stupid now. A suspected creature has menace and can't block. Heavy mage parts does not mean a sum-plated age. Technically references the function of a real card. Yeah, do we have that? Is that on the bingo card? References another card. Okay, yeah. References another, yeah, potentially AI card. Okay. The card is called Your Library for a Basic Land card. Bingo does nothing? No. You may play creatures. Oh, but you okay? Actually, maybe it actually does nothing. If you may look at the top card of your library, then put. Well, anyway, one bingo per card. Okay, garbage. Just absolute nonsense. Next up, we got the Morgue Pack. This is a 4-mana 3/3 ape. Ape strong and oh, I do have an ape sound effect. Sort of. Shout out to Donkey Kong Country. Okay, this is a 3/3 ape with Soulbound. As long as Morgue Pact is paired with another creature, each of those creatures has, at the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control no creatures, you may return target non-land permanent other than this creature to its owner's hand. That's impossible because I have a creature on the battlefield. Now, I guess the idea is... How do we make this work? Will it still work if somehow we play like an enchantment that says creatures become like lands or become creatures, but they still retain their other abilities without being a creature? The card is drunk. Soulbound, not bound, not bound. We've been over this. Oh, it's soul. Oh, it's soul bond. We've been over this. Well, don't worry, I don't remember. I don't use soul bond. It sounds the same. Your souls are bound together. How is the art sus? Were they gonna do something naughty over here? Works with the card Soul Sculptor. Well, you need 2 Soul Sculptors, I guess. I don't know what that card is. The name's Bond. Soul Bond. Okay, the card... Okay, it is legal. This card does nothing. It technically should do absolutely nothing. I believe that is on the bingo card. In a sense, like... It has a lot of words on the card, but in the end, it will do absolutely... The card does nothing. The only way... Like, there is no other way. It's like, we have to have no creatures, but at the same time, you are a creature. You're a creature that's supposed to trigger this ability. It will never happen so long as you're in play. Never. Have something that starts as a creature, then then it stops. I don't know. It's possible. But then even if you do that, would it still be soul bonded? Have we got the Id Danger spot on the bingo? No, actually nothing Id Danger has jumped out at us. Okay, doable but useless. Very, very useless. Okay, Denzo Twister. For a blue, it's a 1/1 creature. Your life total is a secret. Oh, I sort of like that. I sort of like that. Like, you just cover up your life total at some point, and like everybody else has to keep track of it. But you know, it's a bit of an honor system. Like, you have to say when you're dead, though. Yeah, exactly. I can't tell you how much life I have. That sounds like a fun Rule 0 too, because like nobody like. Does anyone really keep track of everybody's life total? And at some point, you know, people always make mistakes. It's like, I'm not telling you what my life total is. Yeah. Ah, yes, please ignore that my life total was 17 a moment ago. That's right. Well, I mean, they have to keep track of it. You know, gain life, lose life, gain life, lose life. Commander damage. Write it down on a paper like the whole progression. Yeah, everyone is going to have to do that to know for certain what their life, everyone's life is at. This would be really good silver. It would be a really good silver border card. They should print it in the next unset. If your enemy can't count, yeah, you're invincible. Someone's gonna bolt this creature. Yeah, and then I just don't know how you stop the cheating with this card. Some mermaid star, as someone who uses a phone to keep track of everyone's life, this is a rule nightmare. We have Dominicus. If this dies, you are forced to reveal your life total. That is correct. It will not be a secret for very long. Okay, I think the Zybers. You know what? I think a lot of people are huge fans of this card. I mean, it's just cool. It's sort of out there. It's very original. Okay, there's got to be a Zybers. It's Zybers. Trademark of AI. And then if someone else puts a thing under a thing where you don't know your life total, oh yeah, the levels. Basically, it's Inception. We can always go deeper. We got Larry K. Imagine if this was like hide your life total, then throw a 6-sided die and heal that amount. Then it would really keep other players guessing. Well, I mean, you could just play cards that heals you throughout the entire game. Very cool card. Very cool card. Oh, wait, there's a flavor text. Just wave help, Vumberso. Much is my volatory. Guardians, Chip Dom. Okay, next up. Planner Home. For 3 mana, it's an instant. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you pay triple black. Discard 2 cards. So for 6 mana, we can draw 3 cards. Otherwise, we're playing an instant speed looting card. But we do net a card, actually. We draw 3, then discard 2. 3 mana, instant it's Brainstorm in black. Sorta. It's $5 USD. That's right. Even though I'm Canadian. Every $5 USD. Which sucks for the Canadians, but it's strong. It's easier for the non-Americans, non-Canadians, as the US dollar and Canadian dollar have plummeted over the last year. I mean, it's not that bad. I honestly would never use the black. I mean, if you got a lot of mana, you got a Cabal Coffers out, why not? You know, you have like 9 mana floating. Just planar home your way home. The flavor text almost... Don't this already exist, maybe? Where is this? Sheevlord says the flavor text almost makes sense. The same passage will like even the spoke to sold. What part of any of this made sense? That was a bunch of gibberish. The sword has clearing righteousness. The devices of Phyrexia have fell until the ruin of the might of Eldrazi. So deep, not to endure the power of courage. Is this people? It's the same nonsense. This is with Dark Ritual? It's okay. I don't know why you would spend Dark Ritual on this. Draws cards and fills graveyard. Very good for black. It is absolutely great for black. Peter, also a Reanimate player, loves this card. I think it's a very clunky card in Reanimator, but I mean, hey, you know, playable is a playable. Okay, next up. We'll go to the... and this card, it votes for deeply, probably. This is a deeply voter over here. Okay, Mirror of the Crowns. A 9-mana artifact. Whenever a player casts a creature or planeswalker spell, or a rogue is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you may exile it. Now, if you do, you may cast it without paying its mana costs. So when we cast a creature or a planeswalker, or a rogue is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, we can exile. If you do, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. This really is weird. Okay, so the idea is, I guess I steal the opponent's creatures. This Oh, but it's 9 mana. It's so unbelievably strong. This would be like the new default. So if I understand this correctly, if anyone wants to play a creature planeswalker, we get it for free. If a rogue hits the graveyard, we get it for free. This is probably the best artifact tutor in the game at this point. It's kind of fair at 9 mana. It's also sort of game ending. Infinite cast? Wait, why is it infinite? If you do, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. I don't know if it's infinite casts. 9 mana is fine. I don't think 9 mana is fine. You have any idea how easy it is to get 9 mana in this game? It's like, I would ramp hard to get this Mirror of the Crowns out. And then after, I mean, you probably are going to get wailed on after that, but then you start killing the rogues, I guess. Yeah, the cost makes it manageable, but it's still super overpowered. I think it's a really unfun card, too. You cast it, immediately exile, and cast again and exile. I don't get... Oh! That's right. So whenever a player casts a creature, or planeswalker, or rogue, you may exile. So you get infinite cast triggers. So, okay, so basically, anyone who plays a creature with a cast trigger... They're stupid. Don't do it. Don't do it. Then you're gonna give me, the owner of Mirror of the Crowns, infinite cast triggers. Yeah, so you can infinitely cast some cards. Didn't say the opponent. You. You also can cast the cards. You can exile your own casted cards. Can still destroy it with instants. Well, I mean, you can destroy it with anything. Like, yeah, I mean, it's an artifact. You can Boseiju the thing down. It only affects creatures and rogues the rogues that die. But outside of that, like Storm count 1 million. Oh yeah, if you're playing a Storm deck, that's possible. I don't like. Probably at 9 mana, it's fine. Well, probably not. Is it really? It sort of reminds me of Elish Norn, in that Elish Norn can shut off like a huge chunk of creatures, but not all of them. And this card would shut off a lot of stuff, but like it, you know, you can bounce it, you can destroy it. You bounce, you destroy. Yeah, I mean, you can counter it. People will still find a way to break this. It's probably some sort of artifact tutoring. Cast a creature, exile it, cast it again. It triggers over and over again. Yeah, only if it has a cast trigger. Okay, I'm gonna say. I'm gonna say that. I mean, the card is doable. I really don't like the look of it, though. I would never want to play against this card, especially since my deck is just my decks that I play are loaded with creatures. Okay, we're gonna take a look at more of these crazy AI-generated cards. We're also gonna thank our other sponsor, Mana Traders, the premier place to rent Magic cards on Magic Online, the digital platform where it's cheaper to rent the cards. So do you want to buy your digital cards like on MTG Arena and get stuck with them? Well, not so. When you're renting with Mana Traders, you can have access to the entire world of Magic the Gathering, every single card that ever existed, for a monthly subscription price. And guess what? If you use coupon code Nikachu_58V for 40% cash back on your 3rd month subscription, you'll save yourself some money while playing every deck in any format possible in paper digitally on Magic Online. All right, let's get back to our wonderful AI-generated cards. Didn't we just do an ad? Yeah, but it was a short ad. I see. I'm like spreading them out now. Instead of one super long ad, it's several tiny ones. Okay, next up we've got Crimson Tucto. You know what? I like the name. Let's get some Crimson Tucto here. It's another land. Tap, copy it. Copy what? The hot mana. I love hot mana. The hot mana value returns 4 or more times among perms you control on your choice. You may put any number of artifact cards with mana value equal to 1 or less from your hand on the bottom of your library in any order. Yeah, this is not a good day for AI lands. Well, they're trying. Yeah, exactly. What are we copying here? I'm a little confuzzled. I like hot mana, though. That's some hot mana we're making over here. You know what? If somewhere in the Magic of the Gathering universe, if they had a store called Hot Mana, I'd probably go there. See what that hot mana is all about. I'll take one. Look at it, then copy it. Hot mana equals red. I don't know. Maybe it's just like, it's like a tea that you reboiled. Yeah, hot mana traders. That's right. Would hot mana be like? No, I don't know if it's gonna be. Would be necessarily red. It could be. Hot mana from firebending. What makes mana hot? Not snow mana. Oh yeah, maybe it's the opposite of snow mana. So we have snow lands, right? Now we have hot lands, or flaming lands. Look at the art, the artistry by Coco Mix. It's absolutely beautiful. Zeke, this is not a custom card show. Zeke, this is an AI generated show. Is this an AI generated card? Let me know, Zeke. Otherwise, you have to like wait for the custom show. What's going on? Okay, Sagacia says to break Mirror of the Crowns, play Abundant Maw to loop its on-cast life drain, or use Quintorius's Can's passive to burn whenever you cast from exile. It's a custom, you know, you're not the first or last person to ever do that. Okay, guess what? I'm just gonna make sure that I have your custom card ready. Okay, we won't count this thing, but I'll make sure for the custom card day that I'll try to remember. You have Zeke's Altar of, what was it called? Altar of the Nephilim. All right. Hopefully that's good. I'll try to remember. If I don't, you remind me. You can just remind me on the day that it happens. So yeah, pre-super 1 week in advance. I just love it. Some custom card players come on here and they're like, oh, we're doing custom cards today. As if, you know, this was a custom card. Some of them make sense. Okay, Okupant says, Lost theme starts playing with a counter going for the week. Huh? Are you talking like the AI generated flavor text? Mirror of the Crowns works well with Storm. Okay, now I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay, this card's trash. This card didn't go anywhere. It went nowhere fast. Okay, we have Elish Boar. Not Elish Norn, Elish Boar. Avon. This is a 3-mana 2/2 Phyrexian Djinn. It's got Menace and Brinking Squirrel. Okay, now, this counts as the mechanic that was not yeah, the Brinking Squirrel. That is a mechanic mentioned but not explained. Or did we do that one already? No, yeah. Drop new keyword. Refuse to elaborate. We have no idea what Brinking Squirrel is. We know what Menace is, frankly. Zeke got their schedule a little bit mixed up. John says, I'm on the brink after trying to understand that. Is Brinking Squirrel a new presidential candidate? Maybe. If nothing, this card probably votes for Sprout. Yeah, votes for Sprout for sure. Is that on the bingo card? Well, we already have a bingo card. Squirrel on the brink. Cool art bad card. This card looks 3D for some reason. Like an actual 3D render. I like the art for a Phyrexian Djinn. Okay, I didn't even realize that. We have a Phyrexian Genie. How did they pull that off? I thought genies are like omnipotent. Almost godlike. How are they even fighting? It's a white Djinn. Is that unusual? Are there no white Dijins? Or is that like an exclusive blue, red, black thing? I can't remember what the color of the Dijins are. It's what the dude from Office Space would make, probably. All right. Maybe doable. Maybe it's fine. Okay, we can't fight in a beacon. Sure. It's a 4-mana sorcery. Destroy target non-land permanent. Oh, so we have a Vindicate. You may cast spells with mana value 3 or less from your graveyard. If you don't, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control, then all creatures blocking it the turn face up. All creatures blocking it the turn... Ah, damn. It sort of fell apart at the end over there. The last sentence doesn't work. If the Dijin must have saw the keyword from the future, maybe a later AI set will explain what brinking does one day. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, a lot of these AI cards they're like future sight cards. They're giving us a glimpse into like some sort of future we can't understand right now. Just like how they revealed, I believe, Planeswalker on Tarmogoyf. Not a fan of the card, even if it did work. Well, I mean, it didn't say you got to play the cards for free, right? So, I mean, if you're tapping out for 4 mana, then you're clearly not going to be casting spells with mana value 3 or less. Oh, I guess if you're at like 5 mana, you can cast like a 1-drop at the same time. The future, where Wizards of the Coast fired all the editors and the R&D playtest team. Yeah, I mean, it's a future where, I don't know, Chris Cox just fired everybody and said, you know what, the AI can figure it out. This is great. All right, print every single one of these cards without playtesting it. Zagation says, since you said you have no idea what we're talking about, Mirror of the Crowns is the 9 mana value artifact that can exile creatures or planeswalkers as a copy of them, loops with cast triggers. Yeah. Oh, maybe it was just an out of when I said that, which was like 20 minutes ago, it was just out of context at the time. Do we count this halfway? It gave up at the end. If you don't, okay, it was part of the same sentence that was halfway through. Sure, okay, we can count that. The AI gave up halfway. Where is it? Halfway. There we go. Yeah, had us in the first. Yeah, that's another way of putting it. Okay, next up, because I'm definitely it's the trash card. We got Foolback. Foolback is a 2-mana instant. Foolback deals 1 damage to any number of target door tokens. Taking from this Emperor's Voice in Behold, hope from grinning have ages near. Huh? Not my doors. The Foolback. Foolback deals 1 damage to any number of target door tokens. Do any of the like door? Can you make like a token of a door and then turn it into a creature? Do some of the doors become creatures? Maybe it does. I thought like the doors make creature tokens, but they don't like literally become a creature. Stop kicking the doors, you fool! Counters my door deck? No, it's like I don't even. It's not even a very strong card versus a door. It literally deals 1. So it's 1 damage to any number of target door tokens, but like only 1 damage. If your doors are at least 2 toughness, then it doesn't do anything. Changelings are doors. Probably. Is door a creature type? You know what? You're right. For past life, this is pretty specific. This is a very super specific card. Only hits the door tokens. Where is specific? Or is that like? Or is that like for a custom card show? I can't find very specific. Or maybe we just don't have it here. Yeah, I can't see it. My poor door deck is in shambles. Perfect for the door deck. I guess it's good for the door mirror. Maybe doors have a mechanic where they open when they take damage. Maybe. Breaks color pie, by the way. Blue doesn't get these types of effects. Well, there's a few blue burn cards, but usually it like deals damage to you as well. Or there's some like huge downside. In this case, we're dealing damage to like literally an inanimate object, which may or may not even be in the game. Do doors open the room enchantments? I thought those were... Oh, you know what? I was thinking of the rooms as doors. But I'm wrong. Yeah, those things are rooms. Blue unlocks doors of the mind. Yeah, but not really. It doesn't really actually open physical doors, so that's a big flavor fail. Okay, card is technically doable in a world where maybe we get to hit the doors. Okay, we have Soul Chaser. This is a 0 mana artifact that taps for a colorless. There better be some major downside in the second piece of text. For 1 mana tap for each creature you control with power 1 or less, add a green. This is insane! So we have a colorless Mox that can sort of basically act like Gaia's Cradle. We have Gaia's Cradle on a Mox. Moxen. It should have been called Gaia's Moxen. It danger! This card, it danger! Big, yeah, it danger. Well, it's not a Lotus. Why did everyone call it? Oh, this is not Lotus-like. Yeah, it's a Super Mox. Design space for 2036. Do we have it danger, though? No, it's got it. We gotta put it on it danger. It's gotta be the bingo square for this one. It's our first it danger card. It's the Soul Chaser. It's chasing my soul as we speak. Print it and put in Legacy. Cube. Put in Legacy Cube. Otherwise, it's just a little too overpowered for any format. I love how it's a common rarity, too. Oh, yeah. Or, well, I mean, you know, in alpha, beta, they couldn't really show rarity. Maybe that's what they're trying to do here. It ain't even legendary. Well, the original Moxen weren't either, right? There were many Mox Jets, many Mox Pearls. You could have 4 of them in your in your deck. You like the colors? The art is from Big Sleep. This is just creepy. The Soul Chaser is coming out for me. They're gonna give me the Big Sleep. This will be bulk in Magic 3026. In 3026, we're gonna be allowed to start off with 10 mana. Everyone's allowed to start off with 10 mana. All right, broken. Way too broken. Next up, we got Tiger Roped Turgly. The 5 mana +1, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it onto the battlefield. That's not bad. Another +1, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a creature card, you may reveal it and put it into your hand. If you do, if you search your library this way, you get to shuffle it. Yeah, N question mark. New card type. Oh yeah, this is a new card type. The N. It's part enchantment, part planeswalker. An English card. It's the only thing that represents the N very well. Do you have a bingo space where the AI decide to mesh every type of a card possible? No. I think there's some like stuff that goes over other stuff. Oh, there's a color pie break. There was that one card that color pie breaked us. Okay, Sagacious is going to remind everyone, by the rules, non-planeswalkers can activate loyalty abilities, and they'll usually resolve just fine. And the worst thing is you can't even attack this card. You can only attack actual planeswalkers. So this is like a planeswalker ability card that you can't even ruin the loyalty for. Not that it matters. It's not building to any sort of ultimate or anything like that. Does nothing. There are no loyalty-based counters. No, you just go +1. It's going to start at 0, and then it's just going to go higher up from there. Only permanents can activate only permanent can activate planeswalker abilities. That's correct. This is a permanent. Can you play Un cards? Of course! This is an Un card. Oh, actually, you know, I mean, it's possible this is not a permanent card. Like, we are assuming that this is a permanent card. It looks like a permanent card. It feels like a permanent card. For all we know, Un is a sorcery or an instant or something. This is part of the Un set. You use this and an Ozlith to transfer the tokens to other planeswalkers. A bit janky, but it could work. Is this unpermanent card? I think this is an unpermanent card. That is correct. So I'm gonna say we print it. I'd say we print it. Missing card text? No, we've got card text. It's Un. It is an Un card. It's not quite a planeswalker, and it's not quite an enchantment. Okay, we're going prepare for trouble and make it double. We got trouble. We have half of the double with trouble. For a blue instant, choose one. The illusion of choice, my coffee crew. Target opponent chooses a card name. That player loses half their life rounded down. Again, the opponent has the illusion of choice. Like, my choice didn't matter, and my opponent's choice also didn't matter. Yeah, two illusions of choice on the same card. That has never happened before. Yeah, so much choosing, yet nothing. Choose A or A. Is that on the bingo card? Do we have a choose A or A? No, it's not there. That has existed on past bingo cards though. So yeah, difficult choice. The only real choice is which opponent I'm going to target with. Okay, hold on. Wait a minute. One blue, that player loses half their life total rounded down. Good God, at danger! This thing also at danger. This is the most broken burn spell in the game. The only time that this card would be bad is once the opponent is at, like, 4 or less life. Then this card sucks. Or 3 or less life, I should say. Yeah, 1 mana deal 20 in Commander. Even 1 mana deal 10 in 60 card Magic. Yeah, Benjamin's like screaming, I'm trying to tell you all this thing is busted. Color pie break. Yeah. Yeah, that's a color pie break. Ignores, breaks color pie. Blue doesn't have a whole lot of lost life cards. Isocron Scepter. Oh, how long that would... You know, I mean, it would still be good. It would be good, but you can't kill somebody with this. Because you take someone from like 40 to 20, then 20 to 10. 10 to 3. 3 to 2, 2 to 1. It's a long time. You still gotta finish them off. But is this still broken in 2036? Yes. Yes. I think this card's gonna be like really strong no matter what. Even far deep into the future. Scepter with this in Commander though. That'll work. I mean, like you could basically one-shot everybody for 20 damage, effectively. You can kill with this if they have 1 life. That player loses half their life rounded down. Half of... Would it? Because half of 1 is a half, and if we round down, they lose 0, right? So actually, they're stuck. I think they're stuck at 1. Yeah. 10x creature and myself. We've done the math. And in the end, it would deal no damage. Okay, supremely broken. Pretty broken. And also funny. The illusion of choice. Thou card so strong it cannot be named. A 2-mana 2/1. It's a what? A sorcery with exploit? When this creature enters the battlefield, you may say Groil Disable. Damage and effects that say destroy don't destroy them. What in the hell is going on here? The reminder text is completely out there. I really like this. I like the cards that tell you have to say something. And in this case, so when this creature enters the battlefield, you may say Groil Disable. And damage and effects that say destroy, they don't destroy them. So your destroying stuff isn't going to destroy this turn. Groil this dude. Chaos ensued. Oh yeah, this is definitely chaos ensued. Power and toughness. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, the thing is, so exploit is traditionally a mechanic on a creature. But in this case, we've got a sorcery. Is it on the bingo? We have no name. It's like a nameless card. Missing cost, power, toughness. Nope. Okay, so unnamed card doesn't exist here. Can I say that without casting a card? You can, but you won't get any effect out of it. That's the problem. You need to play the unnamed card. What the hell is that art? You know what? I sort of see some really weird monkey. If anyone else sees it. Can sorcery be a creature type? Nope. Sorcery is just a sorcery type. Sorcery is sorcery. Sorcery with power and toughness. I mean, at the end of the day, the power and toughness just doesn't matter. You'll just cast this card. I think is exploit a cast trigger? I can't remember. Well, in this case, it doesn't matter. Like, they just got this thing completely dead wrong. We got a new meme for the AI show, yeah. Groil Disable. Can't search for this card by name. Also, can't name it with Meddling Mage. Can't Pithing Needle it. Well, this is not really a Pithing Needle type of card. But yeah, you can't search it. You can't get rid of it. You can't name it and get rid of it with like Slaughter Games, I believe is the card. Sorcery creature would be an interesting creature type. Would it? Most creatures are already sorceries, basically. That's what I'm thinking of right now. Exploit. When this creature enters, you may sacrifice the creature. Oh, okay, so it's when it enters the battlefield. It's not even a very good like cast trigger type of card. Okay, junk. Absolute junk. It looks like it came from the rank. It's a bunch of cloud poo, I say. A bunch of cloud poo. Ashen Elemental. This is a 2-mana 2/2 elf cleric. When a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard Ashen Elemental, search your library for a Plains card and put it onto the battlefield and shuffle. That's interesting. So if someone like ticked up Liliana the Veil and we decide to discard this thing, we can search our library for a basic Plains and then ramp ourselves. That's pretty neat. You know, it's an original concept that like, okay, if our opponent makes us discard this card, we got some value out of it. And otherwise, like it's like a fine card by itself. It's like basically a 2-mana 2/2. Yeah, well, yeah, I guess to be honest, I wouldn't waste sideboard space on this. So you know how to plane cycle for free. Plane cycling for free. And in theory, it could be ramp. So, like, you know, your opponent goes, I don't know, Raven's Crime us. We discard Ashen Elemental and we get a land onto the battlefield. It's probably super backbreaking versus a discard deck. Like, completely backbreaking. Do we have a new design here? Retired Mechanic. Flavor. Oh, unexplored design space. Well, this is not completely unexplored design space. Like, Wizards does have, like, other cards that when they make you discard a card, you get some effect. Like, what's it called? The Baloth? I can't remember. Some sort of Baloth. So it does exist. Yeah, same thing with Orvar. So yeah, it's not exactly unexplored design space. It's a different take on design space that already exists. Cool, very, very cool card. It's good in the 99? Probably. I mean, it's fine in the 99. If you're up against a lot of discard decks. I mean, someone could Wheel of Fortune you, and you get to put, like, ramp before you draw your card. Or do you? Actually, I don't know where that... You would get your card eventually. Okay, Lightning Knight. This is a white 3/4 human wizard. That's pretty big. Step aside, Savannah Lions. 3/4 is the new power and toughness in town. And for 0 mana, exile target enchantment. Any player may activate this ability. Holy moly! This is it. This is very, very, very strong. My enchantment deck hates this. Dominicus says... Enchantment hate card. Oh yeah. Big hate for enchantments. Anyone can play this ability. Also at instant speed. Look at me, no enchantments. Look, mono enchantments. This plus the artifact that didn't let anyone play creatures. At some point, no one's allowed to have anything on the battlefield. The 1 mana 3/4 is decent by itself, big time decent. Goodbye, Ristic Study. I will be paying the 1. Thank you very much. Exile target, Theros block, the whole block. All those enchantments. No limit how often you can exile enchantments. No, I mean, they're all going. I mean, the only thing that will protect enchantments are if they have Shroud. Which a lot of enchantments do. They've got enchantments that give other enchantments Shroud. But it has to be on the battlefield already. Yeah. It's a 3/4 for 1 mana. If it was an artifact and the ability costs 1, it might be a fun chaos card. It might, maybe. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna say this card's doable, but it's probably really, really strong. Maybe a little too strong. Can be a political card. What, like, we're gonna put a gun to somebody's head? Like, don't kill this, don't destroy this creature, and I'm not gonna destroy your enchantment. Definitely have power over all the enchantments on the battlefield. Mirror Gravewalker. It's a 7 mana 16/6. When this creature enters, you take the initiative. Oh my god. Okay, when a sliver deals combat damage to a player, that player exiles all cards from their hand face down. You gain 4 life. This card has protection from bad. The stat lines keep escalating, yeah. I know, you take the initiative immediately. Christopher B is like, I do not want. Say a sliver support in 2026. In the weirdest way. Is this like supposed to be a sliver? This is an ambiguous creature type. There is no creature type to this. Okay, well, okay, this one, we'll say this is the balanced for the 2036 meta game. Especially since it's, well, you know, it's somewhat fair at 7 mana. It's probably balanced even for this meta game. It's just so weird looking. Missing card text. Oh, do we have, is that a thing? Oh no, only card cost. Oh, there is a type. I missed that. Okay, only 1 bingo card per right here. Let's move this. This might actually be weak by today's meta. We'll put this on the missing cost type. So we have a missing creature type. Prime Jader says, I legit don't know what taking the initiative means. So taking the initiative means you go down like one of the dungeons, and the most popular dungeon immediately would each upkeep you do something in the dungeon, and the very first one is, I believe, or of the best dungeon, you search your library for a basic land card put onto the battlefield tapped. And then from there, you get like a bunch of goodies. Although if you get attacked, someone deals damage to you, then they get the initiative and they move down a little bit more further down the dungeon. It's evil as hell. It's an awful, awful mechanic. I don't know, maybe it's fair in Commander, but like in 60 card formats, it's just terrible. Oh my god, it wrecked Legacy. It's even wrecked Vintage to some degree. Although they're sucking it up. You enter only the Undercity? Oh, is that right? Okay. Well, it's a really good Undercity anyhow. That was a brutal mechanic. Ended up getting one of the initiative cards banned in Legacy. Too strong. Opinion on dungeons generally? I don't like them. They're too strong. And really frustrating to deal with. It's not like I can blow up a dungeon. What makes initiative bad in one? No, it's strong. It's really, really strong. It's like evilly strong. Very, very good. Too good. Okay, this card is fine. It's not clear to me this card would see play as designed here. Like maybe I'm just desensitized to these stupid power and toughnesses. Like 16-6 seems weak to me, but wait a minute, like 6 toughness is pretty strong. Like that's really big. It's actually quite tough. Dungeons, I don't know what dungeons are classified as. I believe they're dungeons. Yeah, it's a pretty high CMC, so maybe it's fine. But maybe it's not. Okay, next up. We got Living Life. This isn't, oh, sorry. And now we're on our, thank you very much, Non Mea Culpa. Thanks for your super chats. We're going to take a look at 5 more cards. Living Life, an enchantment. Tap up to 2 target creatures and unearth for 4 mana. And then this is one of those situations they give it another cost for 3. Return an unblocked attacker you control to hand. Put this card onto the battlefield from your hand, tapped and attacking. What the hell? So enchantment. Okay, tap up to 2 target creatures. What the hell does that mean? It doesn't have an ETB. What? Everything's back assward. Oh, they gave it ninjutsu in the end. Which cost is correct? Okay, so the cost that would be correct is the one in the reminder text. So technically this is called Unearth 4 mana, and 4 mana is just part of the name. And then the 3 mana, I would believe, is the correct cost to activate this ability. Return an unblock attack to your hand. Put this card onto the battlefield from your hand, tapped and attacking. Everything is wrong. Everything that could go wrong is completely wrong on this card. Yeah, that's right. We have no casting cost. The it's an enchantment with like this. We have an enchantment that says tap up to 2 target creatures until end of turn. Is it permanent? Unearth, which is not unearth at all, and should not even be on an enchantment. And then on top of that, the reminder text is completely wrong. Reminder text technically doesn't exist on the card, so the... Oh, really? Wow, how is that? Why is that? Reminder text is just fluff? No casting cost is fine if it has unearth. Oh! That's interesting. So, okay, so we can... So what? We're... According to everybody, we can just ignore the reminder text as if it doesn't exist? Well, bingo for missing costs. No, we already got that one. Bingo, AI revives a retired mechanic. Did they retire Unearth? Definitely not ninjutsu. So it's a ninjutsu combat trick. Oh yeah, you could bring a... Well, I don't know. What is it, people? Is it Unearth? Is it Unearth or is it ninjutsu? It's so hard to tell. Can pretend it's sneak. That cancels destruction cards or effects. I don't blame Nikachu for being confused. Neither do I. I'm not blaming myself. Sneak from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Thomas is like, this card's awful. Let's get out of here. You know what? I could not be more in agreement over this damn thing. It's wasting our time. It is this is the most ambiguous AI card I've seen in a very long time. A very, very long time. Old boy says, rule 207.2, the text box may also contain italicized text that has no game function. Okay. Okay, so it's basically just unearthed. It's good to know in the future. Because AI does that all the time. Okay, we got our next super chat number 2. The Callous Crab. For 5 mana, it's an instant. The spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets a token you control. Awesome! Search your library for a basic land card, exile it, then shuffle. You lose you lose 2 life. Okay, so we can't target anything. We're searching our life for a basic land card. We're gonna lose it instantaneously. So this is some very bizarre deck thinning, and I lost 2 life at the same time. Neither strange forces see the most second return of Ravnica. She pressed and desperate to ploff met the first perfect that knowledge. No, that is play. Yeah, that you can consider that play loose. This card like literally did nothing. It had no actual function. Some people would think it's worth it to exile the land out of our deck. Where's play to lose? The crab before the storm. Yeah, you can't even trigger the first effect. It's never gonna happen. The first effect was redundant, or it's pointless. Yeah, good look at targeting. Was it less cast if it targets a token you control? Search your library for a basic land card. Yeah, it doesn't target anything on the battlefield. This is hilarious. It's a Callous Crab. Play to lose and get the crabs at the same time. All right. This is junk. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna say this is junk. The first ability is like doesn't work. Doesn't work as designed. Doesn't work even if we wanted to design it to make it work. Can a token be in your library? No. No. That is not allowed around here. Okay, using up another super chat. We are looking at Woodland Crusader. This is a green 2/1. It's a zombie cleric. When Woodland Crusader enters the battlefield, copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. When Woodland Crusader enters the battlefield, copy. You may choose new targets. You make infinite creatures. Does it lock the game? When the Woodland Crusader enters the battlefield, we're gonna copy it. You have to copy it. Forced draw. Yeah, copy. We're gonna copy indefinitely. Why does the AI think splice onto triggered ability exists? I don't know. Infinite creatures. You need to have... Oh, I see. You need to have a stifling... They would never design this card. It would never happen. Just a 1-mana draw the game whenever you want to. How would this... I guess your opponent also would have to play stifle effects. But you can choose new targets for the copy. What? It doesn't stop the copying. This is not even going to be balanced for 2036. Probably balanced. What? So that we can stop the game at any moment? So like turn 1, So like it'll almost be like Yu-Gi-Oh! Someone has this huge board on turn 1. They pass. Okay, you know what? I don't like this board. I'm going to play Woodland Crusader and just draw it up. Would like to go to the next game, please? Okay, Gammon says Woodland Crusaders are a lot like cockroaches. You see one, then suddenly you're infested by 1 million of them. It's important to kill the first one that you see. Make a few billion, then stifle. There's no way that this is balanced anywhere. Since it says we can choose new targets, won't that let us target something else? No, but it doesn't matter. The second, I think you may choose new targets for the copy, is useless. There could be a thing where, like, when a creature enters the battlefield, it can deal, I don't know, it can target stuff. No, but whenever something new comes onto the battlefield, it should be able to change the targets anyway. Yeah, nothing about this card targets. Exactly. Exactly. Also to your rank. Couldn't you play it and then make infinite creatures then counter the last one? Yeah, you could. But how about for the people who aren't going to do that? People who are just going to take this as like an escape plan. An escape plan from the game that they weren't winning. All right, next card. The Solgerpeld. It's a 4-mana instant. Splice onto Arcane for 4 mana. Target player shuffles your graveyard into their library. Target player shuffles your... What? So someone's going to take my graveyard and put in their deck? No, that's not... That's illegal. Don't do that. Card mixing. Card mixing new design space. Well, the closest they ever got to card mixing was Ante, where you just steal their cards. Yeah, stealing graveyard. Tell your opponent to shuffle your graveyard. Oh yeah, we are actually choosing them. We actually gift our graveyard to them. Target player shuffles your Oh, I see. Yeah, you could also target yourself, though. You could be the one that gets targeted. You know what? That could be interesting to mess with their library. Will they have the right colors to cast things from your graveyard? So, like, the idea is to, like, fill your graveyard up and then fill your opponent's deck with a bunch of useless junk. So, okay, so, like, if we were actually trying to use this, let's say we're Jund, we could give our entire deck to someone who's, like, Azorius or something. They can't use any of our cards. None. Trying to gather your cards after a match would get annoying quick. Oh, yeah. Well, it's on it. If the sleeves don't match, it's probably not that bad. If the sleeves match, it'd be terrible. Just brutally terrible. If you notice how the AI thinks graveyards are hidden since they want you to look at it, I suppose so. It feels... Oh, yeah, it's very Hearthstone-like. Okay, technically not doable. Not doable. I also say with this not design space. So, like, just based on the rules, like, no one's supposed to shuffle their stuff into their deck. You can't do that. Wouldn't you auto lose because you wouldn't have enough cards in your deck? No. You're only shuffling your graveyard into their library. So you if you put your entire deck into your graveyard, then gave it to them, yeah, then you would lose. Oh, what if it was an arena card? Okay, do you know what? I didn't think about that. It's just an alchemy card. Okay, do you know what? Okay, I take it back. Doable in alchemy. It's an arena card. Either way, reviving old mechanic. What the hell is the old mechanic? Shuffling graveyards into the library? Okay, maybe we could say this is new design, unexplored design space. Because I don't know how much they've do they have that? Oh, splice into Arcane. You want bringing back the old, what's it called? AI revives a retired mechanic. Splice, correct. Okay, I'm not sure if this is unexplored design space because maybe Arena already does this. In other CCGs have that. All right. Cool. Splice. Yeah, everything needs to be spliced for some reason. Next up, we've got hopefully a card that gives us a bingo. Profane Gaia. This is a 5-mana 9/8. Literally says 2026 on it. It's a bird wizard. Okay, what's going on? Is that on the bingo card? Was it 2036? 2036 meta. So 2026. Oh, that's this year. This creature enters with 4 fade counters on it. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove a fade counter from it. If you do, target opponent loses 2 life. Oh. Weird. Yeah, Happy New Year 14 days in. That's right. Splice into arena. Good cars? Huh? Good card. It's fine. You know, it's a 5-mana 9/8 with fade counters. Now, when the it's supposed to be like when the fade counters are removed, you lose the creature. But in this case, we also apparently make our opponent lose 2 life at the same time. Does this mean everything ends in 2030? May 2026 be a better year. I like the. Did it say that somewhere? Oh, good. Oh, it says good riddance to 2025. May 2026 be a better year. Sagacia says, too long didn't read. Splicing lets you reveal something. Yeah, to put the effect onto the card without spending the card to cast it. It seems like a real card. It's doable. The Profane Gaia. Thank you so much, Non Mea Culpa, for all those super chats. Okay, this is like half a super chat, but you know what? I'll count it because you super chatted something. Imagine playing Woodland Crusader after Molta 2. Oh, was that the one mana green card? Oh, it was. Yeah. Or imagine like mulling. Okay, do you know how you make a good point, John. Imagine you mulligan to 5 and you're like, okay, this game's hopeless. I can't win from here. You just keep mulliganing until you hit a Woodland Crusader. And then the Woodland Crusader just like pulls you out of the game. Suddenly mulliganing, what's it called? Yeah, mulliganing actually is like super powerful. Okay, let's get we'll get, what is this? Armed Monster. Is this the new one? Yeah, this is the new one. Oh, we got a spirit. It looks like a dragon, but it's not. Armed Monster, half dragon. Is a 6-mana 0/0 spirit. So like, is it dead instantly? Okay, when Armed Monster enters, you may discard a card. If you do, draw a card. Activate only if you control 6 or more forests. This is pointless! It's just going to die. And it loots for us for 6 mana. This is the crappiest loot card of all time. Couldn't think of a worse card. Well, we're not done just yet. Steve Cooper gave a donation. Yu-Gi-Oh card design? What, like, do the Yu-Gi-Oh cards get that bad? Or like what, you have to tribute or something? Richard says, you blink it to tap stuff. No, you blink a target. I don't even know what blinking would even do. 5 mana. It's 6 mana! 5 mana. This is a 6 mana card. This is new. This is the new Protein Hulk. Just give it some flash around here. Except that when it dies, it doesn't give you anything. Draw a card is a busted there, supposedly. Supposedly. Is this really amazing? Does anyone want to vote for amazing art for this card? It is a bad card. It's brutal. It's just terrible. We've seen this. I've never seen this card before. I don't remember. 6 or more forest sounds early. That sounds familiar though. Bad card, good art. Z-Monster likes the... It's got to be an amazing art. It's got to be amazing. Honestly, I think it's just a regular art. The art's fine. Yeah, the bingo card only asks for good art. It has to be... Oh, you want... Okay. Okay, you know what? I think you have voted. You guys want that. The amazing art bag card. Boom. All right, and with that, we have our first bingo. Am I able to draw this? Want my line. There we go. We got one line so far. Looks good. Looks beautiful. We have our first line. Okay, next up. You're gonna get... Okay, I'm gonna squeeze... Because you donate so much on the show, we'll squeeze 2 out. I'll give, like, half of your thing, plus the other one will count as, like, 2. We have another another super chat from Steve Cooper. Blade Master For 3 mana, this is an instant. Choose one. Blade Master deals 3 damage to any target. Then also we can have each player discards a card and sacrifices a land. And target opponent reveals their hand and discards all cards but one of them. We can only choose one of them, though. Deal 3 damage to any target. Each player discards a card and sacks a land. That sounds brutal, that second ability. Target opponent reveals their hand and discards all cards but one of that third. So sorry, the third one is insane. Oh, did we do this one? Okay, a lot of people are saying that we've seen this one. Do you know what that means? We've probably exhausted everything. Yeah, we definitely saw McGeed. Okay. Well, we don't have to see another one because we can go to We didn't run out of cards yet. We're going to go to the uncurated section. This is where it gets really, really crazy. Oh, no, we might have seen these too. Santa, God of Chaos. Did we see this one? This was 13 days ago. Apparently, the uncurated section is not being updated. Okay, what is this? This is a 6 mana for a 5/5 human rogue. I like how they call Santa human rogue. Like, Santa's off the rails. When Santa, God of Chaos enters, create a white 1/1 gnome soldier artifact creature token with this token gets +2/+0 for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. This token gets so we get a 1/1 that gets huge. It's an enormous 1/1 creature. It could be like it could end up being like a 22-0 or sorry 22-1 or sorry 23-1. Santa breaks and enters. That's right. Santa is a reverse burglar, so rogue fits. He should be an elf, though. I don't really look at Santa as an elf. I always looked at it as a human. It looks like a realish card, not to me. I don't think this token gets +2/+0 for each instant and sorcery card in your graveyard. That seems crazy, a little extra crazy. Maybe that's a fine card. All right, Santa. Santa works. Okay, another one. The other half of Steve Cooper combined with the $2 super chat. Santa Gorgon Warrior. It's a 3 mana 2/3 human pirate. When Santa Gorgon Warrior enters, choose one. Take an extra turn after this one, or put a flying counter on target. Did we see this one? I can't remember. Okay, we've seen this one too. Okay, let's go deeper down the uncurated section till we see stuff we've never seen before. We've seen these. Okay, I don't remember this one. The Prismatic Contorming. The 6 mana sorcery. Each player sacrifices blood, then returns them to the battlefield. Or maybe we did see this one. What do you guys think? We did this? All the hardcore people? We need to dig for something we've never seen before. It's possible we ran out of cards. Your super chat, Prime Jaders, is in danger. Super in danger. How about Soratami Brawler? Have we seen this one? Trample Haste. When Soratami Brawler attacks, it deals 7 damage to any target. I don't remember the boxing gloves. There's basically a Greek god with boxing gloves. And somebody is basically challenging their hubris. Last one was Graveler. Okay, we're in unknown territory. Fantastic. This reminds me of just like a new Ball Lightning. Trample and Haste. Deals 7 damage to any target. So basically it's 14 damage. That is absolutely crazy. Yeah, 6 mana deal 14 haste. Basically lights out. Also, does not sacrifice itself at end of turn. Unlike Ball Lightning. Does not sacrifice. It's very strong. All right, it's not only doable, it's supremely powerful. Okay, do we have that one? Is that available? Oh, balance for 20. All right, it's balance for the 2036 meta. Finally, a card that I think actually is worthy of saying that it's balanced for the 2036 meta. where things are stupidly powerful. Okay, next up, we've got 2 more super chats come from Prime Jaders. Let's go take a look at 2 more. Hopefully, not stuff that we've seen. We got Bliss of the Sun Quas. This is a human soldier with. It's got Sky Boof. Whenever an artifact is proliferous, indestructible to spells during their own turn. Bliss of the Sun Quas isn't a creature. Now, at the beginning of your upkeep, remove a percentage counter. When the last is removed, you may cast it without paying its mana cost. There's not a whole lot I have to say. There's a lot of cloud poo over here. Super. Do we have Chaos Ensues on here? Oh, there was Chaos Ensues. Look at that. Chaos Ensues is right. Now that is Chaos Ensues. That was true chaos. The Sky Boof and percentage counters. Keep track of those percentage counters, people. Without paying what mana cost? Chaos Ensued big time. I like how the AI has completely commandeered that that mechanic, Chaos Ensues, when in actuality it's a real mechanic. I think I might be too old for sky boofing these days. Yeah, me too. Here for the sky boofing. Okay, definitely not going to print. Probably have to do that one over. Okay, next up, the Prime Jaders super chat. Batter Fang Genius. This is a 5 mana star Grincher. It's a snow creature, by the way. It also appears to be like a black void. As Batterfang Genius enters the battlefield, choose a creature type. I choose Merfolk. Batterfang Genius is still a land. Activate only during your upkeep. What do you mean it's still a land? How do I even activate this card? How's the activating happening? Yeah, where's the genius? But the genius is in this. Batterfang Genius is still land. Do we have is still land on this thing? Still a land? No. It happens every so often. I am not a land. Oh yeah, it dies. It dies instantly. It doesn't have any power and toughness. It didn't define it at all. It's such a genius. Only it knows its power and toughness. Yeah, it kept its secret. Just like that last card that kept its life here, that allowed you to keep your life total a secret. Funnily, it's still a land, has rules baggage that still works even if it never was a land. That's true. Undefined X. There is no X on this card. It's a star card. It's undefined star. You think it's a 2/2? Choose a creature type. Oh, no, it is true. Like, hey, if I name Merfolk and I had Lord of Atlantis, it would be a 1/1 in play. At least. So, I mean, okay, so it literally gives you the chance to give it life. All right? All you have to do is you have to have a Lord in play of some creature type. Or an Anthem, I suppose. And it'll come into play as a 1/1, probably. Getting a lot of creatures that just die when they land. Hey, sometimes you gotta fill that graveyard, okay? You gotta fill the graveyard. We got Nyx with wait, if it says it's still a land, it turns into a land. Is that true? No, it's a creature and a land at the same time. That's all. It doesn't become it's not like it becomes only a land. Oh wait, we can't even tap it for mana before it dies. I mean, it's state-based effect. First off, it would have summoning sickness, but then state-based effects would just pick it off instantaneously. I've never seen a Lord of Grinchers. Neither have I. Okay, that's it, people. The Batterfang Genius. Not so genius. And as usual, if you want to be part of the show, you got to be here at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be there or be square. Thanks to everyone who supports the channel. If you're a patron on Patreon, a member on YouTube, or you Super Chat to be part of the show, or even Super Chat so other people are part of the show. And of course, thank you so much, everybody, for being here. My Zyber crew. We got Echo Gammy. We got Zillus. We got you changed your name here. Trematius. Steve Cooper, Mercenary, Prime Jaders. We got Z-Man Vader. We got Rick Suzu, Oh Boy, Adaptus, Jess, Bryce. What else we have? Christopher B was here too. Remember, these aren't LLMs. These are these weird script. These cards are generated by these weird scripts. If an LLM made these, they'd be a hell lot better. Summer Mermaid Star, Belle. We got Jeff. We got Rav. We got Julie. What else we have? David. We got David Sinclair. Sagacious. Bamat. YouTube forced me to change. You can change it back. Anyone can change their name. Au revoir over there. Conspiracy Cooker. We got Facas. Frequency Spectre. Who else do we have here? You cannot use custom name anymore. Must be handle. Well, it can be a custom handle. I'm like 99.9999% sure you can change your handle. Got to go into those YouTube settings. Got to go into probably into YouTube Studio or something like that. So anyway, my coffee crew, Zybernation, keep brewing those coffees. We're going to keep brewing up the magic. Take care of yourselves, and I will see you at the next cup.